Now, when the legends were released yesterday, we checked them out. I seen Mark Brunell, seen Kevin Green, seen Doug Baldwin, seen Semi Knight. Weren't pretty names, right? But then we seen abilities and seen when Mark Brunell get with abilities. And I said, and I quote, Mark Brunell is him if they do his release right. Not only did they do his release right, they gave him the best release in the game, Slinger 1. So here we are. Last week, y'all really liked all the legend packs being opened. I'm going to do it again today. Let's make it happen. Like I said, Mark Brunell's over a mil. Kevin Green's close to a mil. These two actually are over a mil too. Mark Brunell and Kevin Green might be down to like 800K now. But with 4 cards with the potentially over 800K, we got to try. So hit the like button. Drop a sub. Washington theme team may be on the way with Mark Brunell coming back. But let's get into it.
Hey, ain't we been through it all? Then we sleep on them floors. Everybody we thought we needed, we don't need them no more. Run it up, don't check the score.
Okay, let's see what we're pulling for before we actually get into it. I'll look at Baldwin first because I feel like he will be the easiest. I'm pretty sure he's over a mil, 1.4. Thank you so much. And then let's look at Semi Knight. So, I mean, look, today I wouldn't be doing this if I was you guys. I would be looking at sniping and getting 1.3, smaller stuff that way. But obviously, I'm a content creator. I know you guys really like to see this, so I'm here to do it. So last week, I think our highest pull was a 94 Joe Thomas. So we did end up getting a full legend here. Kevin Green, 800K, crazy. Which it may be more beneficial to, let me just look real quick. Not for him. I was going to say it may be more beneficial to pull the 94 more than the 93. I know when I was looking at Brunell earlier, his 94 was basically non-existent. So, and I know he was down to like 800K, I'm pretty sure. And yep, he's about 800K. And look, his 94 is non-existent. So, there's one here for 940K and one here for basically a mil. So, if we pull the 94, we could go a bit crazy. Also, as you know, you guys are probably seeing this, obviously I'm in Australia, so I always get my stuff out late. I did see strategy cards have been introduced. Yes, rare strategy cards have been introduced. And obviously some legendaries are super expensive. I may come back and do a video on that, not entirely sure, or we may get into it in this, here. But 1.2 million, it's going to take me below 10 million. Like I said, I normally don't open these, but when there is 2 LTDs in packs, 4 cards over 800K, 5 cards if you count Mark Brunell's 94, we got to try. We absolutely got to try. So we're going to try to make it happen here and see what we can do. I don't believe that's our legend slots. I believe they're all 87 plus, which we are looking for. Andre Reed upgrade potentially could be in the 94 Kurt Warner first pack, which essentially is like a break even. A 94, which is crazy. You got to pull a 94 to break even. Obviously, if you calculate all of the cards all together, that's a great start. 94 Kurt Warner to start off. It's an excellent start. Not our legend slot, which is a W. We will take that. 88 Chris McAllister. 87 and Corey Robbie Anderson. So, I mean, that's a W to start off. Like I said, that's about 120K right now. Obviously, you sell it, it's down to 108, but nevertheless, it's basically there. In terms of the price, we're looking at 100K, 89 Bruce, 89 Deacon. I'm pretty sure Deacon should be getting the upgrade. If you guys remember during the Harvest promo, the Harvest Blitz promo, that 1 coin pack, there was a 96 overall Deacon in there. So I assume we're going to be getting a 96 overall Deacon soon, which would be crazy for a Washington theme team. I actually don't know what I would do with Bruce Smith, Chase Young, and Deacon Jones in terms of pass rush. 90 Ed Reed. That's not it. Second and last legend slot. 87 Thomas Davis. Yeah, but so I actually went back and looked at all those, and I encourage you guys to do it. CC, Gutfox, everyone had a video of some of those 1 coin cards, and a lot of those cards we should be getting upgrades. Obviously, there's like a 95 overall Antonio Brown, 92 Kevin Green. Don't think that one is expensive, but we will take that. That's obviously a piece people need to power them up. So we'll definitely take a 92. We probably can squeeze 80K out of that. Not entirely sure. Obviously, we can take a look. And I need to stop hitting my desk. I hit my desk so much when I'm doing pack openings, so I get too excited, man. Y'all know me. I love to open up packs. Now, this is crazy. I was going to say, hold on. Is it crazy? I was going to say my coins in the upper right-hand corner are not going down, but I think they are. And imagining things. Man, it's like 5 in the morning for me. Don't roast me in the comments. I could be seeing things. Because I thought I was like, but I was at 10,600K, not 10,066. So I think this is pack number 6. These have been solid. They haven't been great. Obviously we got the 92 Kurt. I mean the 94 Kurt, excuse me, the 92 Kevin Green. Would love, bro. We're pulling a plethora of full legends. I think it's like our 4th or 5th. But obviously all of them have been low overall. So 5 more packs left. 5 more packs left. And like I said, I may get into some strategy. Not do too much, but maybe like 400K or something of that nature. We shall see. That's our 87, 91 Tony G. Okay. That's not too bad. That's not too. We got over the minimum there, which look, can't complain about getting over the minimum. Now, I wasn't able to sell all of my 80s and 79s and all this stuff, so I'm just going to hold them until the next comp pass, 9-10 days or so, and then sell them all there. So 92 Mark. Oh, why couldn't that have been the 94 Mark Brunell? We'll take a 92 though. We'll definitely. I don't know what his price is. He could be expensive, maybe. Big Tom Pool, 300K. Okay, we'll take that. I mean, he is coming home, but good luck to all my guys out there in the LCQ right now. Last chance qualifier. I don't need Mark Brunell today. Don't need Mark Brunell today at all. We probably will get him eventually once his price becomes reasonable. But I'm not a player who needs the card, first day it comes out. That's not our legend slot. Another full, bro, that's so many full legends we've pulled. 93 Tony G. Okay, this is actually, we may have actually made our coins back, which is crazy. Crazy. You know me, I always say make 75% back, then it's my job to make the other, 25% or so. That's the second time we've gotten Walter Payton 84 in that exact same slot. Another full legend. Crazy. Absolutely crazy. 92 Kurt. We'll definitely take that. It's good training. Final pack here. Final pack. And yeah, I'll have about 400K left over. So we're going to go maybe try, 11 strategy cards just to see what we can do with that, and see if we can make it happen. That's our legend slot. Full legend. Jim Taylor. Good to see the card, man. Good to see he's doing well. Prayers up to DeMar Hamlin. Young man had a tough slate, but he made it happen. So big prayers up to him and his family. Glad to see him recovering well. Okay, before I go into my binder, since I'm already here, let me try, like I said, I'll go down to 9 million in these strategy cards just to try stuff. I know my coins are a little bit low, but I literally got over like 400 million training in my binder, which at this current market is about 8 million coins. So, but I'm expecting, and hopefully with the TVPs it rises. I'm hoping it rises to 3, because if it rises to 3, we're laughing. But I've heard, mixed feelings about this. Basically, you have to rely on a epic strategy card to be, not an epic, but a legendary strategy card to being pulled, because at 40K, every time you pull a rare, you're essentially losing 14K. But obviously, if you pull an epic, and it's a good epic, maybe a ball hawk, but even this, you're gaining your 15K back that you're losing with a rare. So depends. Obviously, for me, I'm going to exchange up and do all that stuff. The only issue I see coming now is that I don't think they're going to do an exchange set for epics, just because of this pack now. And that's what I was hoping. And I still got like 20 epics in my binder that I was hoping they do an exchange set where you put in the 2 epics and get a legendary, which we're getting a couple epics here. Like I said, it's not going to be a huge sample size. It's not going to be, millions. It's only going to be about 440K down to, 9 million. But like I said, I think those legend packs are good, which we'll take a look at before we get out of here and see how much we actually made back. And we got to get that 92 Mark Brunell on, the block as soon as possible, because the longer we wait, it's going to continue to drop down. So we definitely need to get that on the block. Now, like I said, we are pulling some epics here. So this may be like a break-even pack when it comes to this. Because I guess for every 1 rare, you got to pull 1 epic. But obviously what you want to see is, the gold legendary. That is the animation you want to see. All right, we got 3 more here. 3 more. Let's see if we can get extremely lucky in 3. If not, I'll quick sell. Exchange up and then quick sell all that and then go from there. So, because like I said, I still got about 800K worth of strategy cards in my binder that I may just quick sell now. I was holding them just in hopes of a epic, a legendary. Let it rip. Is that still expensive? Come on. time pull. Wow, let it rip. That's what you're looking for, is the gold strategy card. Big time freaking, and I went back into it on accident, but major pull. Wow. That's a huge pull. Last one here. We got to try to get that let it rip, because I don't run let it rip. I run route tree on offense. So, but crazy legendary pool. Okay, so safe to say this was a W pack opening. Let's see what this let it rip is going. We'll take the stimulus check for. We're gonna put it up. We'll give someone a discount. What you want? I'll give you $325. We'll give you $325. What a huge pool. If that sells, that's a W. That basically pays for the entire of the pack opening that I did for that 440K. Now, that was extremely lucky. I'll be the first to admit, very extremely lucky. But looking at the legends we pulled, Jim Taylor, who's a fullback, is usually a little bit more expensive. And I guess not. He's around 70K. But I want to look at the big pools. Obviously, the Mark Brunell is the big pool that we got. I think we made close to, where's Mark Brunell? I'm looking for Mark Brunell. How much is this Kevin Green? He could be expensive too. I'm not entirely sure. That's pretty expensive for a 92. Most 92s are around 50K. So we'll definitely put that Kevin Green up and sell that, because I don't have any plans of getting him. Maybe we'll throw him up for 100K and just see if he sells. Looks like he's been selling for 100K. That's a W to pull that, because that's about 5 per, when you can get 92s at around 2 per. So we'll definitely take that. But obviously I may be blind. There he is. How much is this going for? I wish it was the 94, but we did get it. We will definitely take 275 for that. So between Mark Brunell and Kevin Green, we made about 370K back between those two. So do we think out of everything else I pulled, I essentially made about 900K back? I think it's close. Without, like I said, I would have to go through and calculate, and I'm not going to go through it and calculate. But look, be safe out there. I tell you guys always, be safe. That's my motto when it comes to these packs. Our Legends packs were actually really good. Like really good. If we look at the training I got out of this, so out of 1.2 million, you want probably about 550K if we're talking about just training value. And this is obviously not taking into account the 290s and all that I pulled. We got 300K. So we didn't get it back in training value, I don't think. But I would still say we probably made 700K out of everything else. Maybe, maybe 600K. I don't think it was a big loss, like cut in half loss. We probably lost about 300K, which we definitely made back here. So to each their own. Appreciate you boys. I'm signing out. Maha salute. Be safe out there with these packs, man. If you don't have the coins to do this, don't do this. All right? I'm out. Deuces.